Brent, this is quite a project that you've come to the completion of. I love the entire renovation package you've done here. The most fascinating thing is how you've opened up this complete home to take advantage of the view, to make the floor plan much more practical than it was originally designed as.
Yeah, the clients, when we first sat down with them and started out, that was one of their main goals, was to change actually the space so it was more inviting, more free-flowing, with a lot of extra added features. When you first come into the house, you start out, originally there was a single entry door. We opened that up to a double set of French doors with specialty stained glass. The foyer was enlarged, so it's more of a, as you said earlier when you first walked in, more inviting and open.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And with the lighting in the foyer and the sound throughout the place, it's, for that particular, when you first come in, that's
much more inviting, much more welcome. I remember the original design of the home, it almost felt like you walked into the wall, because that's literally almost what exactly happened.
Exactly.
But to move that wall, to add the lighting that you've done, the glass work, around the top of the staircase, fascinating, really is. And I'll tell you, the first thing that jumps out at me from this project, not only the entrance, but the flooring is spectacular.
Yeah, the flooring is, it's called a rift and quartered sawn oak, which is an edge grain oak.
It is spectacular. It really sets off the house, and of course with the lighting system that you have, it just illuminates it beautifully. It's spectacular. It really sets the stage for what you have in this home. And very, very clean lines. You've really taken advantage of the view, and of course when you walk into the kitchen, which is also a centerpiece of the home, my goodness, magnificent.
Yeah, it's open. Jane Dabrowski, the interior designer that was retained to do this project, sat down with myself and the clients, and we went, did a room by room, put color boards together, made sure everybody was happy with the whole thing, and then that's how we came up with a lot of the colors and textures and designs. So in the end, the clients were happy with the final product.
And you've got to take a little bit of time to pick out all those details. At first glance, it all comes together. It is spectacular, but when you start looking at it, and I want to talk about some of the key items, the tumbled backsplash, or the tumbled marble backsplash as an example, all the way up the walls, works very, very well with the cabinetry work that was done. The appliance package, of course, speaks for itself. You've got the or the KitchenAid, stainless steel appliances, top end, the undermount sink, the whole package is spectacular.
Yeah, we went with a higher end product here because it demands the location that they're at. A little side note on the fridge, it was about a 600-pound fridge to get down here, so that took, oh God, I don't know, a couple hours to get in, as the client said before. Backed with the lighting, the nice thing about the Radio Raw system, which has been put in here, you can set scenes instead of having a whole bank of switches that you'd have 8 or 9. If you can zoom in, you can see over there, you can set different scenes. So if you're having breakfast, or if you're coming in with your garage door opener, you press a button, it will light up pathways to your bedroom, kitchen, set moods, so on and so forth for entertaining.
And let's underscore that, because that is just where the lighting whole program is going, as you say, called Radio Raw. When you open up the garage door opener, that's programmed now into a lot of cars. Your lighting system for your home is now programmed. You hit the light, you hit the button, and it is set your whole
for your ambiance,
ambience, and of course you can pre-program that. The entire home lights up. You're not walking into a dark house. You're walking into a home that's got
lit. It seems like someone's already been there.
Absolutely.
So. It's nice. The whole house also has been wired for data and sound. So the place was completely gutted to run the wire. It's a smart time to do that.
That's the time to do it.
Instead of trying to do it after.
Absolutely.
So the nice thing,
down to the studs.
Yeah, the nice thing is with the house and the sound, you can walk in. As you see, you can create ambiance in all different areas of the place. A feature in the powder room is a really nice glass bowl sink with a light that shines. So when the light hits it, it actually makes reflection or refraction of the glass that shines up the wall. So
it's spectacular. It's a
little piece with a fixture with a faucet on it too, which is nice.
Love the faucet, love the design, love the mechanics, and I like the way it works. That is a showpiece for sure.
Another feature in the place was with the double-sided fireplace, which goes from the kitchen sort of semi-formal eating into the living room, and you'll see there's two different, I guess, design features. looks and feels. In here, in the kitchen side, it's more of West Coast river
Really
rock,
is,
and it's
yeah.
a bit more traditional. That's what the clients were going for. They were trying to get a mixture of both to satisfy
I'll tell
both of them.
You pulled it off perfectly. I love the mantle on the kitchen side, which is reclaimed fir.
Yep, that's been stained to match the floor.
Absolutely perfect. You'll walk around the wall. We're using the same fireplace, as you say, see-through, and we've got a cast concrete mantle,
hearth,
fire
everything.
surround. But I haven't seen it stained like this. Normally we've seen a natural stone, a natural product.
Like the gray color.
Exactly. This coloration, some of the first we've seen, beautiful.
Spectacular. A lot of weight. There's some considerations with engineering in the whole place.
It's all those little details that a lot of people don't know about. We talked about moving the fridge down, how many men and how many hours just to get the fridge down the stairs installed. It's those little things that, of course, make a renovation project challenging at times.
Well, where it starts out at, the biggest thing is to actually have a design. I try to tell people you're looking at about 4 months from initially when you hire a design build firm like ourselves to start on the drawings before you can actually start the construction. Because you're designed for something of this magnitude, you do have to plan. And I can't stress that enough. Because if you don't, it's going to take longer and cost you more money. And nobody wants that.
You just keep running into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock because you didn't plan for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there is little idiosyncrasies that do come up that you have to be on site to deal with at that time.
Yeah.
But the more that you plan, items will be here when they're supposed to be here, not in Italy somewhere 2 months away when they need to be installed now. So that's the thing that holds projects up. When you come downstairs, immediately, previously, there was 2 doors on either side. One went into sort of I guess a games room, and then went into a hot tub room, which was buried in the floor, which now is actually where the coffee table is for the surround sound system media area, I guess. There was a small bathroom off to the left. That's been changed. Within the bathroom, we've done a frameless glass shower, steam shower, multi-headed, I guess, rain shower, and it's the product actually that we use there was a porcelain tile. It looks like slate. It's non-porous, so it's ideal for a steam shower. When you go over to your right, there was actually a wall that separated both areas, I guess you'd say, and there was a massive beam put in. I think when you were here last, we did take a look at that and the effort that we had to bring that in there. The clients also wanted to have, there was a fireplace in there originally, and they wanted to have another one in there, but just from placement, we had a bit of trouble figuring out where we're going to put it because of the expanse of the windows. So we decided we'll put it in between that area, right at the beam, and have a 3-sided fireplace so you can see it from the pool table side, the entertainment side, and actually as when you walk down from the upper floor.
It's great. And speaking of the bar area, there's something that we should point out there as well, because the fridge, for those wine connoisseurs, this is probably the highest tech fridge I've seen. Sub-zero design, speaks for itself. All sorts of different controls to maintain various temperatures for both red and white for those people that are into their
wine. Yeah, we had the thing is we had a blank wall in the back area behind the bar, and we did some lighting up there for some artwork, but there was a little space off to the left, and they didn't have an area to entertain, or we didn't want to put a fridge underneath the bar area. We wanted something more of a showpiece, so we did get the Sub-Zero wine fridge, which does have, it's got anti-vibration dampening in it if you do have expensive wine. Also UV protection, also for those expensive bottles of wines that you might have. And down below, so you don't have to actually have a fridge under the bar, you actually have your fridge drawers underneath, pull-out drawers underneath. And we kind of wanted some sort of contrast instead of going all wood. The nice thing about the Sub-Zero, you can, if you so choose, have the trim kits in the same wood as your bar would be, but we wanted a bit of contrast. We went with the stainless steel to match like the bar sink for the trim kit around there, and it shows really nice.
Another interesting point that you guys did again in the designing stage was you have a beautiful pool table here, and unlike typical pool tables where you'd have a hood light over the pool table.
Like in old pool halls?
Exactly. We've got the recessed lighting. Nice job there again, planning ahead so that there's no obstruction of the view from almost anywhere in the room, and yet sufficient lighting to play a nice game. Yeah,
no, it's great. That was one of the big things. The client really wanted to have a pool table downstairs, and we did have room for it, which was really nice. So we put our heads together and figured out the same sort of thing with upstairs dining. There's no hanging fixtures in the place. So we figured, okay, well, let's do about 9 pot lights over it, so you'll still get good lighting for shooting pool without obstructing the view.